Hi, welcome to my channel, Rubia Stedman. In this video, I want to teach you how to crochet this beautiful granny square cardigan. Last week, I teach you how to make the granny square and how to attach one to another. And in this video, I will teach you how to do this gorgeous cardigan with those granny squares. It's very easy to do. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make. To make this cardigan, you're gonna need 5 of these Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable, 100% acrylic, medium 4, and the color is can dyed. The crochet hook is 4.5 millimeter. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissor and buttons, and you're gonna pick the size of the buttons that you like, the color or the amount of buttons. It's up to you how many you want to put on in your cardigan, okay? In last week's video, I showed you how to do these granny squares and how to attach one another, like this. We did this 4. So now with those granny square, I'm gonna do a cardigan. So I done 29 square in here in total. I know I'm gonna need more, but I just did 29 to start with. And once I attach all this one, I will continue with the ones that I need to make and attach them as I make them. But these ones are all full granny square, but they are not finished. I only had to pull the tails in here and undo a little piece and attach, and again, and it will be faster because I did them, watching TV and stuff, all this granny square. So for the cardigan, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the width of 3 and the length of 5. So that will be 15 granny square for the back. So that's what I'm gonna do first, attach all those 15, and then after that we start attaching the one for the front, and then later the sleeves. So it's a lot, the granny square, but these yarn look amazing, and I love this color. It's perfect for the spring and summer. It's a beautiful piece. It will be a beautiful piece. So now I'm gonna show you, I already did show you in the other video. I'm gonna leave a link here just in case you don't see that one. You're gonna see an eye, and you're gonna click on that eye, and then you will go to the video where I teach you how to do a complete granny square and how to attach 2 and 3 and 4. So let's start doing the back of a cardigan. For the back, I'm gonna start with the 4 that I already have attached to each other from the last video, and I'm gonna come here and attach these 2, and this will be for the back. So if you want this cardigan a little bit bigger than mine and you're using the same yarn, what I recommend is to change the size of your hook. I'm using a 4.5, so I recommend to use a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and the square will be bigger. This square measures 16 by 16, so that's why I'm gonna use 3, because it's for a size large. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove until this in here, this part of the square. So I had to remove one corner, complete corner, and go to half of this one, and then I will attach in here, finish this one, and for this one I will have to remove 1, 2 until the half of this corner here. I know it's a little bit of work doing the completely square and then undoing it again, but at least I have less work to start from the beginning, the square. Okay, so let's start doing this. Now I'm going to remove some of my stitches until I get to the next corner. I'm going to remove half of this one. I'm gonna count my 4 chains that I need for the other half. And in number 5, I'm gonna place my hook, and I'm gonna do a single crochet in this single crochet. I'm gonna chain 4 and 4, yarn over twice, and I'm gonna do my 5 treble crochet to finish this corner. Now I'm gonna chain 2, and I'm gonna do a single crochet in here, chain 2, go to the chain 5 space of the other square and do a single crochet, chain 2, do a single crochet in the square that we're working, chain 2, a single crochet in the other square, chain 2, a single crochet in this one. Now you're going to chain 2 and start working in your 5 treble crochet in the next space. After that, you're going to chain 4, do your single crochet in the corner, chain 4, and continue with your 5 treble crochet and finish the square. Now we want to attach the next one, and I have to remove one extra corner. I have to go to the third one, and we're going to do exactly the same as we attach the square that we did before. Here I have my first 6, and this measure 48 by 32, and when I finish here I only have a tiny little piece of tail, and that was because I left these stitches here too loose, so I undid this part in here and did my stitches more even, and I had enough tail to lose in here. I like to lose all the tail as I work because that's one of my pet peeves. To lose all the tails at the same time in a piece with granny square for me is a headache, a nightmare. No, I don't like it. So that's why I work slowly, lose one tail at a time, and at the end I only have the last square to lose that tail and the piece is done. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna continue attaching our squares as I show you in the video before and as I show you now in those two. You're gonna attach them in here and make sure that you don't attach one wrong side up, because you can see the wrong side in this one. Okay, the stitch is not the same. So you're gonna continue attaching. If you only want 9 for the length, you're welcome on 9, 12, 15 like mine, or if you want 18, or if you want it all the way down your ankle, you can do that as well. It's up to you the length that you want to give to your cardigan. Mine will be 15. So I don't have that much patience to do that many granny square. I get bored very quick of the same repetition. So I will meet you here after I finish doing those 15, attaching those 15, and I will start attaching the one for the shoulder, for the back. Now we're gonna do is start with the front and leaving the opening for the arm. So what you're gonna do now, on each side you're gonna put 4, leaving this open here. This one is the 5th on the top. You don't gonna work on those. So you're gonna come from the bottom up and you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in the other side you're gonna do the same. You're gonna do 4. Like that, you see, and those are already for the front, because this is gonna be the side. And in here, once you put your 4, let's say we have 4 in here, we're gonna put the 5th one attached to this one and in the corner here, but leaving an opening in here, and then we're gonna grab one attached to this one and to that one here to leave the opening for the arm. Okay, so it will be very easy. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So go ahead and place 4 on each side, leaving the top ones open. That's easy. Okay, so I will meet you here when I do those 8. That will be like this. I hope you guys can see well here everything. Once you finish attaching the 4 on each side, it will be like this, and then you put this in the front. Now what we're gonna do is attach these ones in here, but we're gonna attach only to this corner and here, to this step, to this one here. So, and this one, but no, and the one in the back. Just leave it open like that. And that's what I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna, okay, this is a little bit more, okay, and here. I'm gonna do it until this one here. This yarn is quite something. So I'm gonna count here my 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and at number 5 I insert my hook, and then I know that until there I can remove my stitches. So I already have my 4 here. I'm gonna come here where I put this one in the single crochet. I'm gonna place it here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And over twice my 5 treble. Four, and 5, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, exactly the same as we done so far. Go to the 5 chain space and do a single crochet, chain 2, come to this space of 5 chain and do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, now chain 2 and create the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go to this corner here and do your single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then continue working your 5 treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, chain 2, single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and do a slip stitch and lose your tail, and you have the opening for the arm. And now I'm gonna put the other one in the top. That will be the one for the shoulders. Once you finish attaching those two and losing the tail, it will be like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a square and we're gonna attach to this space in here, this corner, and into the single crochet in here, and then you're gonna bring it to the front and attach to these two tips in here, and that will give you the opening for the arm, and that will be a 3 square opening for the sleeve. The same on the other side. You grab a square, you attach it in the back or start in the front, whatever you want, whichever, and just like that. Since to work the square in here, you have to attach in the 4 corner. You have to, if you already made the square, you have to undo all the corners until just the beginning of one in here at the first one, and then start attaching to all of them. So since I had to make more square, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start creating a new square. I will do row 1 and 2, and when I start row 3, I will show you how you're gonna attach them to a shoulder. That way I don't have to undo a completely square, you know, the last row, and I keep those for the sleeves or the front. I done my first half of my first corner, and I'm gonna attach this one to this part in here in the front, to this one. I'm gonna come in here and do a single crochet, 1 2 3 4 chain, yarn over twice, and my 5 treble in the same space. So 1 2 3 4 5, chain 2, single crochet, and then I chain 5 space at the same square, chain 1 2. Now you go to the next square and the chain 5 space, you do a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and now we're going to do the first half at the second corner. It's 1 2 3 4 and 5, 1 2 3 and 4, and a single crochet in this corner. You're going to chain 4, and you're going to do your 5 treble in this corner, chain 2, single crochet here, chain 5, single crochet here, chain 5, single crochet here, chain 2, and start working in the next corner. And when you're done the other half at the third corner, we're going to start attaching it to the one in the back. So this one is the back and the wrong side with wrong side. You're gonna come to the chain 1 space, or the single crochet, sorry, the single crochet in here, and you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 4, 1 2 3 and 4, yarn over twice, and you're gonna complete that corner. 1 2 3 4 and 5, chain 2, a single crochet in the same square. Now 1 and 2, go to the back square and the chain 5 space, do a single crochet, 1 and 2, come to the one in the front, single crochet, 1 and 2, to the last chain 5 space at the back one, single crochet, 1 and 2, the one in the front, single crochet, 1 and 2, and we're going to work and the half of the third corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single crochet in this corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you're going to continue in here, finish this other half at the last square. Do a chain 2 single crochet, chain 5 single crochet, and chain 5 a slip stitch, and finish this up here. Loosen your tail, and you done your first part of the arm, the opening for the sleeve. And you're going to do the same in the other side. Once you finish, it will look like this with the opening for the sleeve or the arm. So now what we're going to do is we're going to attach 5 on each side of the front. So that's 10. And after that, if you like long sleeve, you will start working on the sleeve, and if you are short sleeve, just leave it like this with no extra squares. So you're gonna come to in this side. You're not gonna work the one in the shoulder, you're gonna go to this one, and you're gonna attach 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this side from the top down, and in this one from the bottom up you're gonna attach 5. So once you have done those 10, I will meet you here. Once you finish, it will look like this. So you have 2 options for the sleeve. You can do this 3 granny square and do more attaching to these 3 until you have the desired length, or you can do the sleeve like this, like I did mine. It's a 3/4 sleeve, and the stitch that I did is the stitch of the second row. The 3 treble crochet, gather on the top, and a chain of 5, and 3 treble crochet, and so on. I did the sleeve. So in here, under the sleeve, because I was planning first to do with the 3 granny square, I left it open completely, like this. You see, the 3 granny square. But since I decided to do it this way, like this is too big, too wide. So with a strand of yarn, I came to this space of 5 and this space of 5, and I tied them together with a knot, nice and secure, and then I start working in this space. That's what I did in this one. See, in the space of 5 here, with a strand of yarn, I tie a knot. And then I started working in here, my 3 treble crochet, my chain 5, 3 treble crochet, chain 5, 3 treble crochet, and so on. And I did it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 row. And the last row was a row of single crochet. It was 5 single crochet and each chain 5 space. 5 single crochet and the next 5 chain space, and so on all the way around. And it's a 3/4 sleeve is around here, my sleeve. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you now. If you're going to do the sleeve with granny square, go ahead and start attaching granny square to granny square. So you have 3 in here until the desired length. But if you're going to do it like mine and the opening for the sleeve is too big, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close in here exactly the same as I have in here, you see, in the first chain 5 space in here. That's what I'm going to come and do in here, and it will be the same as in the other side. I have a loop here, and I'm going to pass my tail in the strand of yarn together to secure that space in here. Now I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to come here and do a single crochet. and that is nice and secure under the arm. Now you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yarn over twice, go to that space and do a treble crochet, 1, 2, and another one, and you're going to close those 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are working exactly the same as the second row of the motif. You're going to come to the next chain 5 space and you're going to do 3 treble that you're going to close on the top. That's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to close on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over twice. Go to the chain 2 space in here and do the same. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to close those loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over twice. Now you're going to go to the chain space in here and you're going to do another one. That's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to close those loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over twice. Now you're going in the center here where you have the single crochet and do the same. That's 1, 2, and 3. You're going to close those loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to go to the chain space here, chain 4 space, and do the same. And you're going to continue doing this all the way around. See, the next one is in the chain 2 space, after in the chain 5, chain 5, chain 2, in the chain space, in the center, and so on until you get to the end, and you're going to do a slip stitch here in the first one. I'm going to finish here with a slip stitch in these 3 loops. Now I'm going to go to the chain 5 space. I'm going to do 3 slip stitch, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm at the center of the chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over twice, and I'm going to do my 2 trebles because the chain 4 counts as the first one. I'm going to close in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over twice. Go to the next chain 5 space. And do my 3 open treble and then close them and continue with the chain 5 space and so on. So this is the repetition that you're going to do until you have the desired length. For mine was 13 row, and after that I did a row of single crochet, so I had to do exactly the same in this sleeve. So when I finish here I will do a slip stitch in the loops and then 3 slip stitch into the center of the chain 5 space, chain 4, do my trebles, and exactly as I did in here. So you're going to continue doing the repetition until you have the desired length. You can try it on as you work. And that's what I did for the other sleeve. So it's very easy to do these sleeves, so you can continue with the same repetition. Something that I wanted to mention is that these sleeves have 15 group of the treble crochet on each sleeve, 15, okay, of these motifs. So I did it straight, no decrease or increase, just those 15 motif for 13 rows or round. So I'm going to continue off camera and I will show you how to do the last row of single crochet all the way around and how to finish the cardigan. Finish my 13th row, and now I'm going to do my row of single crochet. So I'm going to do a slip stitch until here, and I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to do 5 single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Go to the chain 5 space to the next in the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 to the next chain 5 space. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into the next chain 5 space. Like that, you're going to continue all the way around, and then you're going to finish here. When you do your last 5, you're going to do a slip stitch and the first one here, cut the yarn, lose the tail, and lose the tail under the arm, and you're going to do the other sleeve exactly the same as this one. So once you finish with the sleeve, it will look like this. It's open in the front, so you can place the buttons in whichever place you like. You can do them in here in the top, and then 2 in here, 2 in here, or you can do the open in like so with the button in here and 1 in here. It's up to you where you want to place the buttons. For mine, what I'm going to do, I put it on in my mannequin, and I will decide with this on my mannequin where I want the buttons. And the sleeves are really nice and open. So this yarn is a little hairy, you know. I have a lot of you know, like this. So if you don't want yours to be like this, you can use 100% cotton, and you can use an acrylic that don't have this hair like that. A size 3 yarn you can use, just a bigger crochet hook. That way your square are 16 by 16 like these ones. Like I mentioned in my first video where I showed you how to make the square, I measured my square, they're 16 by 16. And this one that I did with a impeccable yarn, Loops and Thread Impeccable, is 17 by 17. So if you do with this type of yarn, the square will be a bit bigger, and the cardigan will be a little bit bigger as well. So this is a size large. And the amount of yarn that I have left from my 5 ball of yarn is these. I have 50 grams left, so I use 4.5 ball of yarn. Like this, look in the back, they look fantastic. And now I will show you the front. Well, this is the end result. I still don't sew the buttons because I find that the ones that I have don't match this piece. So I place here a hair clip for now until I get my buttons, and it looks fantastic with that. And I love this cardigan. So I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some picture, you can send it through my Facebook page at Ruby Stedman Crochet. That's my new domain in Facebook. Or in my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. Please share my video with friends and family. That way you help me grow here on YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day.